What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
But this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. So the pick six is wiped away by the defensive pass interference. What a huge call there and a big momentum shift. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
Georgia 7, Alabama 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
The defensive coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to pass here. They've been stopped in their first 2 fourth down attempts. Here comes number 3. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Oh, he doesn't get there. They shove him out short of that first down marker. Big stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs. And
hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a third and short. How aggressive will they play it? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. And they pick up the first down to the 23, getting closer to the red zone. Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 50. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game to tie the game is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
The back's got it. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he throws his third interception of the day. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Past possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost him anything. And they put together something here. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
A lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. Stop for no gain defense. Very stubborn here down here the goal line. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled at the 2. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Catch made on the left side. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Siegel. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And looking for a big play here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. The Dogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Past the 30. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Shaw. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Running out of time in the pocket. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after it.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Extra point puts him in front by 1. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner decides to fair catch this. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And that one's picked off. What a play. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play any defender could.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the point after makes the lead 8. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the Alabama offense will take over first and 10.
Like the final play of the half coming up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scram. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. They're going to run it here. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. They go with a direct snap. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Receiver makes the catch. Now moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Bulldogs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. That heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
red zone. Every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense is still clicking. So the offense flexing their grip and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Point after makes it a 15-point game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Bringing pressure. There's contact on the throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Georgia. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's going to take off here. Breaking free at the 35. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Incompletion brings up 3rd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Using his legs on the scramble. And the ball to the ground. The defense recovers the fumble. Breaks loose at the 45.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind. Second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol.
Alabama, 13.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made on the left side. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bulldogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now an